Oh boy, here we go. Las Vegas, no better place to be for the start of the NCAA tournament. Brian Blessing, glad to be with you here from Las Vegas on the set of Sportsbook Radio. And we are ready to rock and roll. The gang at oddsworthbetting.com featured pick of the day is available below this video. Such a buzz in Las Vegas. These 4 days have really jumped to the forefront. Yeah, the Super Bowl's great. It's a 4 hour, all the props, one shot at it. This is just fun, nonstop, game after game, halftime wagers. And then you wrap around NBA, NHL, all the things that are on the wagering board. What a buzz in Las Vegas. And we are jacked. So let's get going on a Thursday. These featured games. Well, in Jacksonville, in Memorial Arena, Wofford against Arkansas. Razorback 7.5-point favorites, totals 137. Harvard gets in the dance. Kind of a miracle. Yale coughed it up, and then Harvard beat Yale. They're in, and they draw North Carolina, getting 10. Tommy Amaker is a good coach. Georgia State and Baylor. Georgia State, low-scoring team against a team. Baylor that's just physical and crashes the boards. Baylor an 8-point favorite. Total there is 130.5. Then we look at Northeastern Notre Dame. Notre Dame's a 12-point favorite. The game in Pittsburgh. Notre Dame having just a great season. Texas and Butler. Some people think Texas didn't belong in here. 1.5-point favorite against Butler. Totals 122. Villanova, number 1 seed. How deep can they go? This is a good basketball team. Monster favorite. 23 points against Lafayette. 147.5 the total. LSU, NC State. This is a good game. This is a coin flip. I don't know what you do here. Although NC State, very tough schedule for the Wolfpack this year. 2-point favorites there total. They're betting the under from 140 down to 130 and 8.5. Then we've got Purdue and Cincinnati. And then the winner gets to go and play Kentucky. Good luck with that. But I like this Purdue basketball team. Cincinnati's very athletic, but they're also very erratic. UAB and Iowa State, high-scoring team here. The Cyclones, 13.5-point favorites. Totals at 146.5. UCLA, controversy getting in. They take on SMU. A lot of times, though, these teams justify the committee's belief in them. SMU, 3.5-point favorite with Larry Brown. Totals 135.5. And then more fun with a 5-12 game. Utah against Stephen F. Austin. Don't sleep on Stephen F. Austin. Watched a great game with them in Northern Iowa earlier in the year. 6.5-point favorites for Utah. Totals 132. Eastern Washington can score. They get Georgetown, 7.5-point favorites. The Hoyas, 148 the total. Texas Southern and Arizona, another big balloon number. 23 Cats are favored. But the day of the 35, 36-point favorite, that ship has sailed. And then Ohio State, 3.5-point favorite, draw a tough test with Virginia Commonwealth out of the Atlantic 10. Man alive, are we going to have fun with this? NCAA tournament gets off and running. Featured pick of the day, oddsworthbetting.com, available below this video. Now, the NCAA tournament's not all that's going on. We get the Arnold Palmer Invitational that's going. You'll get golf matchups throughout the course of the weekend. And in the NBA, there are only 4 games. Minnesota at the Knicks. How much would you pay for a ticket to watch that? Denver is at Houston. New Orleans at Phoenix. Big game here for New Orleans. And then Utah and the Lakers are the get-out games. So the schedule maker kind of knew what they were doing in the NBA, putting these games opposite the NCAA tournament. On ice in the National Hockey League, though, they soldier on towards the end of the regular season with games that matter. Pittsburgh is at Dallas. This could be the last kick at the can for Ottawa. Boston at Ottawa. Senators have to win this game. Have to. This is must win for Ottawa if they have any shot of making the playoffs. San Jose heads east, take on Toronto. The Carolina Hurricanes at Montreal. Detroit is at Florida. Panthers desperate to get in the playoffs. Got to keep winning. Washington's at Minnesota. Wild have been phenomenal since the All-Star break. Phillies at Calgary. St. Louis at Winnipeg. Again, the Jets, from a motivation. These are playoff games now for Winnipeg. Columbus is at Vancouver, and the get-out game, Colorado, is at Arizona. So the NBA and the NHL continue on, but we're all focused on the NCAA tournament. And don't forget, oddsworthbetting.com, featured pick of the day. It's available below this video. We're going to be back in this space. Get you ready for Friday's games in the NCAA tournament. What an incredible atmosphere it's going to be in Las Vegas. Ripe with opportunities on the wagering board. Brian Blessing in Vegas. Wishing you the best of luck in the NCAA tournament. Your brackets, cash some tickets. Back with you again tomorrow.